want to show them damage that a Kassam could do. It's a little problem because if it lands on a house, the Israeli government has been very criticized for not taking better action to protect the people here. So if it lands on a house, they try to clean up the damage as quickly as possible. This is a synagogue. 3 weeks ago, a Kassam landed here. The damage hasn't been cleared up because the community is discussing what exactly to do with the building. They were praying in the synagogue on I forget, a Wednesday night, evening services. They left the building. 20 minutes later, a Kassam landed on the rooftop here. Oh. That's what we're seeing.
What happened to the people inside?
They were outside. The prayers had ended about 20 minutes earlier. The problem with the Kassam is not the explosive impact. Like you said, it's not going to blow up a house. They pack it with shrapnel. It's packed with small bore bearings that explode outward. Let's take a look here, for example. Here you can see some of the damage in the wall here. Up there you can see there. Here it exploded outward from the roof, came down, punched the hole in the fence here, and then went and pock-marked the wall. They're fixing. Unfortunately, they're fixing up the wall now. You can see. So the shrapnel exploded out here into the fence here. So anyone standing on this side or on that side of the fence would have been killed. That's the trauma center, this building, located underneath this building. The problem is you would take people who had been traumatized by a Kassam attack, bring them to the trauma center, the siren would go off, and then you'd have to take them somewhere else because they were in danger being there. So they received money from the government to build next door. You see this kind of construction all over. 2.5 years ago, a Bedouin and his teenage son came across a Kassam in the desert outside Sderot. For whatever reason, scrap metal curiosity, they decided to pick it up out of the ground. Big mistake, it exploded, they were both killed. Remember the figures I gave you, thousands of Kassams, 100 a month. This is only really a collection for a few months. It's not all the Kassams that landed. When it gets too much here, they move them, they take them away for scrap metal. The body of the Kassam, what does it look like? See here, what does it look like? Just a pipe? Yeah, water pipe. Probably paid for by Israel or the European Union. So they're taking water pipes given to build Gaza's sewage system, which still needs a lot of building, and they make Kassams out of them. Weld fins on it. Kassam, it comes from Izzeddin el-Kassam, one of the leaders of the so-called Arab revolt in the 1930s against the British and Jews at the time. His name later became the name for the military wing of Hamas, the Izzeddin el-Kassam Brigade. What's today's date?
July 3rd.
What's that?
July 3rd.
Okay, this one landed yesterday. You see the date written on it, 2707.